Hey everybody, welcome back to All About the Details. Today, I'm very excited. Once again, I've got something special for you. I've got the new MJJC Foam Cannon version 3.0 and the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro. And today, we're gonna be trying them out. I really wanna see, are they worth it? Should you spend $90 on a foam cannon when you could buy something off of Amazon, or you can buy maybe a more middle of the road version, for 50 bucks. Is there a difference? Will you even see the difference? And one of the things I wanted to do today was, rather than show you a foam cannon video, we're putting 3 to 5 ounces of foam in a foam cannon and showing you this thick foam that's just absolutely amazing. I wanted to show you something a little bit more realistic. I wanted to show you some of the most popular foams on the market. We've got GYEON Bathe, we've got KOCHCHEMIE Gentle Snow Foam, and of course we got CARPRO Reset. 3 of my absolute favorites. And I want to show more realistic dilution ratios. When I'm washing my own daily drivers, when I'm at home in my driveway, I'm not using 3 to 5 ounces of product to wash my car. I'm just not. I actually try to use as little as possible to get really good foam. So I was thinking more this time, we're gonna try using 2 ounces in a foam cannon and see what kind of results we get. Now, here's the real test. Does it make sense to buy a better foam cannon because you're gonna get the same or better results with less product? That's what we're gonna try today, so stay tuned. I think you're gonna be excited with what you see. So we're gonna start out with one of my favorites, which is CARPRO Reset. CARPRO Reset is a staple, and I think any detailer's arsenal. It's just such a high performing soap. I love the way it smells. I love the way it performs. It's very dilutable. So what I have here is I have 1,000 milliliters of warm water. We're gonna use warm water because it foams better. I'm gonna do 2 ounces of CARPRO Reset to 1,000 milliliters of warm water, which is fairly diluted. And so we're gonna see how this performs in the 4 different foam cannons that I'm gonna try, which is basically, I don't know, maybe I'll try just 3 different foam cannons, which is basically the MJJC version 3.0, which was the one I was most looking forward to getting, the MJJC Pro, and see if there's any difference. And then of course my trusty 3D foam cannon, which I've just used. It's my mainstay that always works well. I know that it's going to be very consistent. So we're going to try these all with a little bit of CARPRO Reset, see how they do. And then we'll try a couple different soaps. What I like about this is it's got the weighted ball. So what that means to you is when you're washing your car and you're moving around and you're running low on soap, typically when you get to the bottom, like it is right here, on one of these other versions of foam cannons that don't have a weighted ball, let's see, go ahead and just close that right now. It's also got a really nice twist lock. But if you look at like this version of the foam cannon that doesn't have the weighted ball, it's got this type of insert. And so what happens is, you see it's got a natural kind of bend to it. What happens is when you reach the bottom and you're washing your car, you're foaming your car, you know what I mean? And you've got just a little bit of foam. You're always doing this. You're trying to get to the foam. If you see right here, that's where it is right there. You try to get the foam to that side. So you're always angling it, trying to get that last little bit of foam out so you're not wasting product. And that just, it's not the end of the world, but it's super annoying. Anyway, so I've been messing with these. I love the weighted ball. I love the flexible hose. When you get this, the first thing you're gonna notice is they are very high quality. It's just, you can feel the quality. You can feel they're solid. Everything works well. This one's very nice looking. It's got the MJJC there embossed on the side. I mean, just everything about this is nice, and I really like this. I love the clear plastic. There's been some complaints that it's a little bit more rigid than the others, so not dropping it. I don't typically drop my foam cannons, and I don't imagine you are going to either, but just by way of an accident, you might drop it and you don't want this to crack. I think the benefit outweighs the risk. I love being able to see how much foam without having to kind of look at it and trying to figure it out. So we're also going to put the same amount of product in the Pro. I'm going to look at this first. The 250 mark is right about there. If you see me waving things off, just mosquitoes. They love this time of year, and they're just attacking. So we're gonna go 250 milliliters of water or dilution in this one. There we go. I'm only saying 250 just because I mixed 1,000 with 2 ounces. And we're not going to be doing a full car wash video. We're just going to be putting some product on the cars. And so I'll put 250 in here. And I know there's going to be some left. And I'll probably just fill up one of the other foam cannons. Initially, I thought I'd show you the generic Amazon foam cannon. But you know what, that one's so cheap. You get what you pay for. If you're gonna spend 20 bucks on a foam cannon, expect a $20 foam cannon results. This one is very middle of the road, the 3D. This is available everywhere. You can pick it up on Amazon. It's a great foam cannon for $50. And again, these retail at $90. There's gonna be a link in the description. If you use the link, you can get 10% off these foam cannons on the MJJC website. And so it'll be, just get yourself a little bit of a discount. If you're thinking about buying these, they'll send it directly to your house. All right, so let's foam a truck. So we're gonna start with a 3D foam cannon. This is available on Amazon. Like I said, $50, very middle of the road. It's a staple foam cannon that I've used for a long time. It works great. So I'm gonna show you on 2 things, some on my truck and some on this this panel that's very, very dirty, so you can see you can see the foam. So let's go, let's give it a shot. For that low dilution ratio, it actually still performs pretty good. But again, we're intentionally doing a low dilution ratio because I want you to be able to see the difference in the foam production. I don't want to put 3 or 4 ounces of product in here and then you just have caked on snow foam. You're like, wow, look how great that is. Let's see if it makes a difference if you don't use as much product. There, how I'm tipping it to try to get the foam out. That's exactly what I was talking about. You have to tip it to get that last bit of foam. You can see this is a little runny for CARPRO reset. This didn't perform as good in this foam cannon as it normally does. I'm not exactly sure why, but again, the dilution ratio is pretty low. Sometimes I dilute it about this much. Sometimes I add a little bit more, but this is typical. So let's try something else. Now we're gonna try the MJJC Pro. Let's spray the panel, then we're gonna spray the truck. A couple things to notice on this: wide mouth opening, has the flexible straw, has the weighted ball at the bottom. Very nice hardware all the way through. Very, very consistent, very easy to use. Let's see how it performs. Notice immediately the difference in the foam. With the 3D, it was much runnier. This is much thicker already. You can already see a difference. Remember, we're intentionally using a low dilution ratio. Let's try the truck. Pretty good. We've been waiting for. This is the MJJC version 3.0. This was the one I personally wanted. This is the one that I wanted to have in my arsenal. I'm so excited to use it. Let's see how it stacks up against the other two. Same test. Whoa. What I love about this is, I can't say it enough, low dilution ratio. Look at the soap. I mean, if I mix this a little bit thicker, a little bit with a stronger dilution ratio, you're gonna have heavy clinging soap. But again, this is mixed very weak. And I can't believe how well it's performing. Let's try it on the truck. See, here's what I love. Look, the bottle's empty. You can see. I mean, again, why would you buy one of these? This is exactly it. I like to wash my cars, and I wash my cars once a week. And so when I'm out here washing, it's not one car, it's multiple cars. When you use quality products, they're expensive. You buy the quality products because they're highly dilutable. You buy the good tools because they make it go even further. So at the end, you've got an investment up front, but your products go a lot further. That's why you'll buy this. Well, that's why you'll love it. Not just the quality, but the fact that look at the results you get from very little soap. This is going to be GYEON Bathe, same dilution ratio. 1,000 milliliters of warm water, 2 ounces of soap. Let's give it a shot. Just noticing that the MJJC Pro seemed to work better on the front of the truck. For some reason, don't know why, it was producing thicker foam. So take that to mean what you will. It's all the same dilution, it's all the same product going in the foam cannons. The Pro created thicker foam. I'm pretty certain it's all the same internals on them from what I've seen and what I've read, so I don't know why. This is KOCHCHEMIE Gentle Snow Foam, same dilution ratio. Let's give it a shot. Version 3.0, KOCHCHEMIE Gentle Snow Foam. So here's the final results. We used 3 different foam cannons, 3 different soaps. The 3D foam cannon performed like you think it would. It's a $50 foam cannon. It's tried and true. It's a workhorse. It does a nice job. And if that's what you want to spend on a foam cannon, you're gonna like it. It's a good foam cannon. We tried the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro. I gotta tell you, out of the 3 with the lower dilution soaps, this one created a little bit more foam. I thought it performed a little bit better than the version 3. I understand that the components are very likely exactly the same, so I don't have an explanation for that. Maybe this got a little bit more of the soap than that one, but for some reason, this one seemed to perform just a little bit better, as you could see in the video, but it was very insignificant. They were both so close. This was the one I was looking forward to using the most, the one that I've been wanting to buy for the longest time. I liked using it. And a couple things to note. This one might have worked a little bit better because I noticed that my foam production wasn't cranked over all the way. Like it was just a little bit off, so probably allowing just a little bit more water. Also, I like this one so much just because of the clear bottle. It's got a really sleek look. I like the way it feels when you hold it. I think it's got a nice balance to it. This was my favorite to use. Also, you know, of course, it's got the twist off top, the quarter turn top, which is a really nice feature. And I mean, people have covered this to death, but it's got multiple seals in there so that you can see that it seals really nice. And that, again, is a really great feature. One of the other things I wanted to notice about the MJJC Foam Cannon, the Pro, and the version 3.0, the spray pattern is so easy to manipulate. When you're spraying, you actually have to be a little bit careful because this is so easy to turn, which is very nice if you want to just make a quick adjustment. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to crank it. It's just barely any pressure. You know, it gives you a little bit of back pressure, but they did a nice job with this. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you about the soaps, I put these in order of how well they performed at a low dilution ratio. Remember, we're using 2 ounces per 1,000 milliliters of water, which was intentionally low so that we could see how these perform. CARPRO Reset, tried and true, man. This one absolutely foamed the best out of all three. It was still thick. It almost doesn't make a difference. You're gonna get more foam, of course, if you use a higher dilution ratio, if you mix it thicker. But to tell you the truth, it was great. I love CARPRO Reset, and it continues to be just such a solid value. This is one of the best soaps on the market, and it continues to just be an all-time favorite. The second one that performed really nice as far as foam production at a low dilution ratio was the GSF, Gentle Snow Foam. Smells fantastic. I love the cherry smell. It's easy to use. Their products are so good. But again, tried and true, wonderful. The one that probably produced the least amount of foam of the three, but that's, again, insignificant because this is a great product. GYEON makes phenomenal products. This is a great soap. Just at the lower dilution ratio, it didn't perform quite as well as the Reset or the Gentle Snow Foam, but was still awesome. So if you were to buy any of these based on your preference, you're gonna be happy with the performance. This, at the lowest dilution ratio, worked the best. The version 3.0, still my personal favorite out of the three. The Pro, man, what a nice foam cannon. It really works well. I think at some point it just comes down to personal preference. Whatever foam cannon you choose, you're gonna be happy with your decision. Both of them are absolutely fantastic, super high quality, and you're gonna like working with them. Now, don't forget, if you wanna buy these foam cannons, you can go directly to the MJJC website using the links found in the description. Use coupon code JOSH10 at checkout and you'll save yourself 10%. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to smash that like button. Appreciate the support of the channel. Next video, we're gonna be reviewing the new MJJC version 2.0 trigger gun. Stay tuned, more to follow. Thanks for watching, everybody.